Hey guys, is starting a video, and what I'm doing is reviewing this lovely box, Witch Casket, as per promised. And I already opened it, and this is my first uh, box from them. And to go ahead and get a disclaimer out of the way, um, this is not sponsored nor in any shape, way given credit by them. I am just doing this on my own for anybody that's in my Facebook group that wants to know about this box, that personally knows that I'm a teacher, knows how I go about doing my craft, knows about just me in particular, knows how I just am, period, knows just anything about me. Um, I'm just giving my personal preferences, how I feel that things are made, um, just overall feel of the presentation of the items. And I'm going to have a second box coming in, I think, by the end of the month from them. I'm going to give it probably to my fourth box, and then I'm going to go on to another one, which I'm going to go on to the Witch's Moon, which that's the one I was wanting to go more for anyway. But this one I was actually very decently pleased with. I've seen other YouTubers go over this box, and they're sponsored, which I don't honestly think which Casket should sponsor them, because they're giving them a very bad name. So, uh, for Witch Casket, you might want to pick someone that is savvy in the pagan realm, or savvy in the Wiccan realm, or savvy in the witchery realm, that knows about the items in the box, that will give you a better review. From certain people that I've seen that's given the reviews, dog the box. And like I said, overall, I'm impressed, because I know what's in the box, I know what it's used for, and overall, they're actually really good items. Now, like I said, I'm going to set aside what's in the box, which this ain't it. But ah, my alarm system. Hang on a minute. Which in later videos I'm going to explain why I have that. But let me go over this. This is a lovely print, and it starts with Witch Casket. And it says, letting go, charm bag kit instructions. Now, let me find that. So let me get that, which is right here. And now, certain parts of their baskets, they have certain things that they put in there each month. And it is a subscription. Now, being that I'm in the States, I think I paid $45 for mine. So, give or take, roughly, depending on where you live. I can definitely check, because I need to look at my PayPal and see roughly what I paid 100%, and then I can let y'all know on the T. So I'll let y'all know by the end of this what I paid exactly. But what this is letting go charm bag kit instructions, and that is this lovely little bag, and I'll show you the contents of that bag. What it does is you blend your chamomile and lemon balm, and I will show you those goodies, which lemon balm. Now, people that are not familiar with the herbs, now, if you're coming into it and you're not sure which is which, I would suggest getting like a kit that has labels on them, like going through eBay, maybe Amazon, that has like little prints on them that step through step you can kind of get that, and then maybe getting more of a state of the art witchery kit that until you know what you're getting, then step into something more concrete. And then you have your chamomile. And then while you focus on your intent that these magical herbs will assist you with your emotional well-being and help you to leave the past behind and focus on great things to come. Add your herb blend to the charm bag. Now, they give you a black tote, your charm bag, along with healing amethyst. Now, I think I actually still have little chunks of amethyst that escaped out of my bag, which it did. And my familiar is coming over here wanting to, good Lord, all these emails when I'm trying to upload videos. Gotta love it. Okay. Amethyst in pouch. No Spitfire. So, what you do is you blend those together, the chamomile and the lemon balm, and you put it all in here. You focus on your intent along with your healing amethyst, knowing that this crystal will bring you any emotional support that you need to work through and move on from any painful past experiences. Keep your charm bag with you to help you to let go any negativity. So, this itself is actually a very good kit to have with you, and this is called a letting go charm bag kit. This I feel is great, especially for New Year's, to let go of painful things in the past. I feel that's beautiful. And butterflies, being eternal one, but letting go of painful past and bringing new birth is beautiful. That's the first thing. The next thing I got in was an altar candle, which was a white one. And of course, I tell you to remove the blah, 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 the labeling before you burn it, of course. And then they also gave you, here it is, your list of contents. That gets set aside. And then you get a really cool print, which is Phoenix Rising from the Ashes, which I think is really awesome. Spitfire, calm down, buddy. Now this spell's been around for a very long time, and for the life of me, I forgot about it. But seeing this, it triggered me, and I was like, I don't know why I forgot about this spell, but it's called Banishing Bailey's spell. I can give you a quick rendition of it, but then I'll go ahead and read this to you instead of giving you the quick rendition. Sit quietly in your magical space or at your altar. Have a candle and a fireproof dish handy. Take your pencil, which they actually give you a pencil, and write on a bay leaf, which they actually give you bay leaves, which is perfect. And bay leaf, write it. Take your pencil and write on the bay leaf what it is you would like to banish or leave behind you. Examples could be simple things: anxiety, fear, distrust, guilt, etc. Or you can write something more specific if you'd like. Light the bay leaf with the candle and burn it in the fireproof dish. As it crackles and burns, say something appropriate, such as, I release myself from my negative self talk, or I dismiss my feelings of guilt, or whatever feels appropriate, and truly mean it. Feel joy as you watch your bad thoughts and feelings go up in flames. Gather the ashes and dispose of them far from your home. That's with any spell you cast. If you cast it in your home, you want to take the remnants of the ashes of anything you cast and get it far away from your home, because especially if it's a negative spell, you don't want any of those negative feelings of your casting anywhere near your home, because anything negative that you called forth in your spell work, it'll sit close to your home and it could possibly attach to your loved ones. So it's best to get it far away from your home. So yes, don't keep it near your home. Don't bury it no in your four corners of your home either. Get it away from your home. Eh, you could bury it on your enemy's property just when they're not around. Just don't tell them Tabitha or Flames told you so. Moving on. Okay. There's another one. Dispose of them far away from home. As you scatter them to the wind, bury them or wash them downstream. Feel yourself heal. That's another thing you can do. Um, Preferably, I would not wash your spells downstream in a creek or water, because depending on what sort of spell you're doing, like I said, that would all depend on who you're putting it to. Um, it could go sour. You could sour a lot of things. A lot of people are not aware of the intent of spell work. You could try to release something from yourself and someone try to take up from what you're releasing, and you can give someone your negativity. So I would say release it into the wind. If you release it into the wind, you're going to sit there and say, well, what if someone inhales it? That's really not going to happen. So you don't really have to worry about that. So you're actually okay. So you're good on that end of it. So don't worry about that. Okay. Now we're moving on to our stone, which is I'm going to struggle with this word because it's like a zombie carnelian. So I'm going to call it a zombie carnelian. And it is actually gorgeous. I mean, I love carnelians anyway. And she is a beaut. And she's going to go with all my other stones. And I have a collection like out of the craziness. Okay. Just as with other carnelian stones, I think it's Mozambique carnelian gives courage and promotes positive life choices. It can help you to overcome indecision and work and in a focused way to fulfill your dreams and ambitions. As an ancient stone, carnelian was believed to protect the dead on their voyage to the afterlife. Mom, I'm still going to struggle with this frickin' stone. Mom Zombicu's carnelian, in particular, is a stone of friendship and togetherness. It is believed to bring joy to all kinds of relationships. Okay. My zombie carnelian that will never die. If I can get the... I'm gonna be over here cussing in Swahili in a minute. I can get this stinking thing to get back in the bag. Well, this is why this is not child appropriate. I'm over here trying not to cuss, so I don't get demonetized. Why is your channel not appropriate for children? You don't want me to tell you why. The Witch's Calendar, which I do like this because I can actually write on this, because the one calendar that I do get, I do not like writing on, which I think this is actually pretty cool. But I actually get one that comes with, I special order it. It comes with rituals and the full lunar cycle, what colors to wear, what stones to wear, different things like, well, not stones to wear, but what stones to carry, things like that. Broke the Chromebook, why don't we? Things of that nature. But I don't write in that calendar. So that one I can write in, the one I got from the Witch's Casket. So I actually, like I said, I'm enjoying everything. And now here is a tea, which is a Florida orange. I think it's rooibos orange pieces, safflower, calendula petals, and natural flavors. I haven't opened it to see if I could smell what flavors were in it yet, but I mean, it looks gorgeous. Can't see if you can see the petals in it or not, but it looks amazing. So I'm going to enjoy brewing this and drinking this with my mom. I'm not sure if I want my kiddos to drink that with me because they're going to be in here acting crazy. And then, of course, the spell of the month, which is the waxing moon spell of letting go. So that's going to go in my book of shadows. I'm actually going to glue it in my book of shadows. Any spells like this that I get from any, like the scrolls they send me, I'm going to put in all my book of shadows that I have and kind of like taper it in like that or glue it in. Then they also sent a really cool wood pillar to put your candles in. And these I like. I mean, I know a lot of people might hate on these, but any type of candle holders, especially ones with stars and pentagrams and pentacles, I love them. Other people might hate on them, but me, you don't understand, especially that you live in a city that is religiously ordained, that doesn't have a lot of spirituality and things like that, that is just all religioso. It's nice to get stuff like this. You know, I mean, I literally have to get everything, you know, from clubs. So we used to have, you know, I literally, if I do something like that, I literally have to drive to other cities in Texas to get things that I need. I have to go to like Austin, or I have to go to Dallas, or I have to go to Houston, or Waco, or as I call it, Wacko. I had to go to bigger cities to get, you know, my kind of necessities. Where I had a store in Colleen that I used to go to, and they closed it down. And it was one of my favorite stores. Excuse me. And pardon me. It was a downer, but I would like to have one in every city, like they do Christian shops or religious shops or whatever have you. And I think it's messed up that, certain city ordinance are allowed to have whatever the heck they want, but other spiritual people are not allowed to have whatever they wish to have, because we're going to get kind of like booed out of the city, or that's a whole nother. Let me get back onto the review. Okay. And it got a lovely pin, and it says, "It's just a phase," and I love it because on the other side, has a phoenix. And believe me, I'm going to wear it. And then, of course, I got a beanie, and it says magic. And right now, it looks kind of stupid because my hair is kind of all idiotic and I have makeup on. So, yeah, I'm going to look really cruddy because my hair is all ew. And when I put makeup on and my hair is all bushy, it don't look right. But, yeah. And any other time, it would look pretty cool. And 2 smaller candles to go with the letting go spell, which is another reason why I'm really going to look forward to momentarily pause. I'll talk to y'all. Um, Got to keep an eye on their surveillance system because we've been having robberies where I live, and not very happy. So, and I'm trying to make a video while I think the most interesting. And my husband's sending me videos when I'm trying to make a video, and this is not very polite of my husband when I'm trying to do stuff. You gotta love when this kind of things happen. How about that? Okay, I looked through all my surveillance issues, and yeah. Okay. Returning you to your normal scheduled program. Yeah, about that. Okay. But what I was saying about the witch's moon that has me intrigued is you can actually unroll the candle and you can write inside your own spell and roll the candle back, which I've been looking for candles like that to write my own spells in. So that's the kind of candle work that I've been wanting to have, instead of, writing on the candle, to write in the candle, because they're made out of beeswax. So, although I'm loving everything in this box, don't get me wrong, but I am loving it. Now, they did send Nag Champa incense, which is one of my favorites. And lastly, I did get a Book of Shadows. It has a cool little marker, so you can do that. So for the price, they said this is actually their most expensive one that they put together. And overall, I could see why it would have been their most expensive, because they put a lot of work into this one, if that be true. I mean, they did honestly put a lot of effort into it. And if they keep putting this much effort into it, then I might stay subscribed to them. But if it winds down and gets kind of then if I'm paying like 50 something dollars, 40 something dollars, then I expect quality. I mean, sometimes I don't, if it's good stuff, then I overlook it, especially over spiritual items, because I know spirituality over a lot of things that a lot of people tend to overlook. And some people are just, doing it for the whole reason of, oh, I like the movie The Craft, and I like the show Bewitched, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is not that. Okay? This is my life. Now I'm going to go over the contents with y'all so y'all can know everything that I got. We got the Moon Phase Calendar, Spell Book, Magic Beanie, Letting Go Charm Bag Kit, It's Just a Phase Enamel Pin, Letting Go Parchment Scroll, Mini Banishing Spell Kit, Ivory Altar Candle, the Florida Orange Rubose Tea Leaf by Tea Cakes of York, Incense Sticks Nag Champa, the Tumbled Stone Crystal and Info Card, Moza 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 bleh. Mozambique, there we go, Mozambique Carnelian. The art print was also by Tea Cake Art. And then the Pinnacle Spell Candle Holder. And then the two through colored yellow spell candles. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items that was in this box. So it wasn't that bad. And I need to go through it and figure out what I'm going to put up and what I'm going to finish packing. And I need to get this video posted so I can do a tarot reading that I owe. Well, actually, I owe 2 tarot readings because of the issue I had last week. I wasn't able to get a tarot reading up that I owe my group. And that put me behind on work. And that makes this witch a very grumpy witch. And I don't like that. I don't like falling behind. Especially with me being a teacher, I don't like it. So, I hope y'all like that. And if I would suggest this box, from what I seen on this box, I enjoyed it. It being my first box, I don't know. I want to say, yeah, I would suggest it, but it being my first one and it being the end of the year, I don't know if I want to say, yeah, go for it. I want to see what my second box is going to be like. So I would say, let me get my second box since it's going to be my New Year box, and let me open it. And then I'm going to go ahead and, walk y'all through it and tell y'all my thoughts and kind of, give you a run through like I did here. Everything in this box felt legit. They said everything in here, they said, is handmade for them. It's, crafted specifically for every member, that it's not store-bought. And I can appreciate that, and I can like that, which is really cool. I dig that. So I could work with that. So that's pretty. That. So let me get my second box. If anybody's interested, you can actually, I can open the box and right there, right there, right there, and right there. Now I know it's kind of reading backwards, but you can go to their Instagram is at witchcasket.uk. It's www.witchcasket.co.uk. Facebook is www.facebook.com.witchcasketuk. That's all one word. The Witch Casket UK is all one word. Their Twitter is witchcasket.tumblr.com. So I can link their information. If I start getting more messages through my comments, I'll start putting up more information. And because I've only got one comment so far, so I'm not putting up too much information until I start getting more comments. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and all that lovely joy, Java. I said Java, coffee, all that jazz and stuff. And y'all will see me shortly because it's time, y'all. So I will see y'all back in a little bit and hope you enjoy the video and y'all have a blessed day. Bye.